children. It is Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition, and I am here to do your full moon in Virgo reading. So I know that it looks a little different because we are more in I wanted to create a more intimate setting and let you guys in my space and just really open myself and really have this conversation, because I need to look you guys in the eye. I pray to God that I am looking you in the eye, because I don't know where the little camera thing is. But I'm praying that, I really wanted to create an intimate space just to deliver this message to you. Now, we're going to do this in two parts, because part of it I am going to talk to you, okay, and really give a message that Spirit has placed on my heart, and then we will go back to our usual setting where we are really focused on the card. But first of all, before we get there, before we step into this full moon in Virgo and just really grab, okay, everything that the divine God has for us, because it is available, honey. It's yours. It's your stuff. And before we actually go there, I wanted to have a face-to-face conversation with everyone that is in tune to this message. This video did not just show up on your feed. This video did not just find you, because everything happens for a reason, okay? This is, I hope I don't mess this word up, strategically, whatever. But it's that word, and it's purposeful. This was meant for you. This video, this message is the message that the divine placed on my heart for myself and for you. And I apologize. Y'all know I moved and I stay in the urban neighborhood, so it's like birds whispering, cars zooming. It's just a lot. Okay, and then my nephew is asleep, so if you hear anybody, that's what's going on. Usually what I do with the full moons and the new moons is we see what energy is leaving and then what energy is coming in. And that is so important, because we're human. We like to know each and everything. We want to know everything, okay? So I like to see what is leaving and then what is coming in. However, Spirit had me do something very different with this full moon in Virgo. And we already know, you've already feeling the effect of it. You know that something is different in the air. It's just something different. Whether you can place your hands on it in its totality, but there is just something different going on within the world, within your life, within yourself, within the way that you approach your dreams, and in the way that you are pursuing your relationships, in the way that you are pursuing the relationship with yourself. There is so much going on. There is a change, a great awakening in the air. We all feel it, okay? And I really, and if you aren't feeling it, okay, I want to help you see exactly what it is, okay? But also, if you are feeling it, I want to break it down. All right? Before we get into the full moon in Virgo reading, I'm sorry, guys, I got some notes the Spirit gave me during meditation. Woke me up at 3 a.m., told me to take a shower. God told me, get up, clean your space, take a shower, cleanse your house. I wiped everything down with Florida water, honey, sage, did all that good stuff. Went into the shower, put on my music, cord cut it to some things that Spirit showed me in my sleep that were kind of stuck, because sometimes we get stuck in situations and places and things, and people. And I cord cut in the shower, and the water was cleansing me and washing all of this away. And I sent so much light and adoration to this person and these things. It's really a time, okay? It's really a time. And you'll probably notice that within your life, there are some things that you've been doing in the way that you've been going about things that are different, okay? Spirit wanted me to address the current moment, this moment. Because sometimes we can get so focused in what's leaving and what's coming in, and we know that we need to be focused in the present moment right now. And in this moment, in what you've been seeing in these moments within yourself, there are a lot of us that are addressing certain things that has stopped you from really excelling or really being where in your heart of hearts, or having the things in your heart of hearts that are yours. Okay, so Spirit gave me something, and I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to show it to you, and I don't want y'all to flip out, because we know that when we see this card show up in our life or in our reading, we like, hell no, we like to fast forward and get off and say, oh, this is not for me. You know, guilty. You know, we shun it all the time. Like, we are on our positive vibrations, and yes, I am, honey. I sure am. Y'all know me. Y'all tell me that all the time. Like, Tori, you're just so bubbly. I know. And I specifically work with light. You know, y'all, if you follow me, if you've been on this journey with me since I opened my channel, Guided Intuition, you already know. I'm like, I do not deal with dark, honey. When it go dark, I can't see it. You know, and I ask the divine, like, if you want me to step into my calling and in my purpose, like, this is what you got to do, okay? Right? It's not tricky. Like, we'll say something and then before we know it, like, we're way out there on the other side. Anyways, it's all a setup. It's all divine planning. I feel like if divine gave us the whole picture and, you know, God showed us everything, we would run and never come back. So I believe like it happens in increments for a reason. So when we see this card, we flip out, and the divine placed it on my heart that it's time to go there. And this card that I'm talking about, y'all ready? This card, you see it? When we see this card, we flip out. We don't like to see it in our reading. This is the most hated and feared card, I truly believe, in the whole tarot deck. You know, even with the tower, I'd rather have a tower moment, a breakdown, before I see this shit in a reading. Like, we've been that way, you know. We've been that way. Like, we would see any card or anything, but this is just a no. We don't like to see this devil. We don't like to see this card. We fear it so much. And I really want to let someone know, okay? We know there is yin and yang, male and female, sun, darkness and light, moon. Everything comes in pair. We know there is positive, and then we know that there is negative. And a lot what Spirit has been having me do within my own journey is really sit in the negative. Really sit with these emotions, because this card is what we suppress. This card is what the things that we hide, the things that we suppress, the things that we don't like to shine light on, the things that we don't want anyone to find out about. No. The things that, no, oh my God, I can't believe I thought that, or I feel this way. No. The things that we don't like to acknowledge, okay? This is this card. And I know that you've been noticing just within your life, certain situations from the past, dealing with this card, whether it's procrastination, whether it's a person, whether it's all, those are things, but the thing that is rooted in is the belief, okay? Whether you keep playing a cycle or a story in your mind about a person, a place, or a thing, or that pain, or that anger, or that sadness, or that rejection, or the doubt, or the fear. There's a story, okay, that's connected to this, because that's all it is. Doubt, fear, something that's unhealthy for you, all those things. It's a story that we keep telling ourselves, that we keep sitting in, that we keep being in, okay? And we don't like to be there because we like to be high vibe all the time. I know. Trust me, guys. I know. This is your ray of light telling you this. We don't like to deal with these things. We don't like to feel, oh my God, no, I am not a negative person. I am high vibes, However, God has really placed it on my heart that these things are a part of us. You get what I'm saying? The nicest moment, the nicest person in the world has their moments. I feel like meditations, affirmations, and practicing a state of positivity helps you snap out of those moments faster. It helps you not really indulge. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go there, but not stay there and live there. However, I've really been sitting with my shadow. I've really been sitting with my, I want to say, demons. And I will be the first to put mine out there, so you can feel comfortable. And we know guided intuition. Guided intuition is a safe space, all right? A space of healing, okay? So just not feeling worthy, it could be one. Just procrastination, it doesn't matter. It's something that you do habitual, whether it's a thought, and I truly feel like these are more so our thoughts, that you have been noticing that has been coming up. and you've been dealing with it, and you've been healing, okay? You've been healing, doing a lot of healing work with this card, okay? Really healing these things, and really not suppressing the anger, not suppressing the fear, not suppressing the doubt, but letting it come up, all right? That's what Spirit had me do. Let it come up. Sit in that. What does it feel like, Latoria? You know, that's my real name, Latoria. You know, what does it feel like? Why does this keep happening? Why does this emotion? You know, because sometimes, like, when we think of negative, oh, no, let me not think that. So we suppress it and we keep it down inside of us. However, okay, it's there. And that's the block. That's been blocking you from that thing that you desire. That's been blocking you from truly exposing your heart. That's been keeping you in stagnation. That's been keeping you stuck. That's been keeping you from advancing as far as you will. You get what I'm saying? This is this thing, and the reason why is because we're suppressing it and we're not letting it come to the surface. We're not dealing with it. Okay, I have relationship issues. Okay, I have, like I, did this. And I'm not saying sit in it and let it become you, but you have to allow it out of you. How can it be released? How can it be released so you can take that negative thought and plant a positive one there? But first, we have to acknowledge it. And I know that in the middle of this devil card, in the middle of contrast, in the middle of negativity, you have saw the light. We all have. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like really in this moment, you've been really sitting with those things that has, stopped you. I keep looking over there. That has stopped you. Those childhood wounds, those fears, those doubts, the self-hate, the loathing, all these things that we have been in this moment been dealing with, that we've been conquering, that we've been healing, that we've been overcoming, But it took us to really sit here and deal with our shadow side, really embrace it. Yeah. It's a part of you. It's there. It's there. Let's just embrace it. Let's love it. Let's not condemn it. Because maybe that's the thing. Hate cannot heal. But love can. And maybe we've been looking at our shadow side in the negative circumstances and the negative things in us, and fear and doubt in the wrong way. Let's love it. All right? Let's love it out. Let it come up so you can release it, so it can go away from you. All right? So it can go away from you. Because in order to get here, all right, the sun, where we like to be, where we like to live, honey, yes. In order to get here, you first must acknowledge this. You must acknowledge that thought, that limiting belief that you have around relationships, that you have around money, that you have around, that whatever keeps you stuck. Okay, this is all this card is. It's nothing to really fear, because this card, this is how you get here. I just messed myself up. This is how you get here, by acknowledging this. All right, acknowledging this, that thing that you keep doing habitually, that keeps you in an unfulfilled relationship, that keeps you in the unfulfilled relationship with yourself, that keeps you in fear of trying, it keeps you in fear of, really knowing that you can have whatever it is that you desire and whatever it is you want, okay? So, in dealing with this is how we get here, okay? How you really take on this form of the sun, all right? You really. So, this is what we've been doing, okay? This is what we've been doing. We've been acknowledging this. We've been healing those things. We've been moving past it. We've been conquering our fears. We've been stepping out on faith. We've been reconnecting with ourselves, with the divine. This is what we've been doing this whole time. In this moment, we've been doing this, in this moment. So we can truly, truly embody the sun card, okay? Truly embody it, truly move forward, truly leave that lesson in the past, so we can experience more love, more light, more compassion, So, I want to let you know, I just wanted to share that, so you can really, okay, so this is why this is showing up. Okay, well, this is what I have to do. Maybe you haven't went there yet. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you don't desire to go there, because we're always told to compress that, not to deal with this stuff. Hate this car and hate the next, hate these things. However, in order to get here, okay, in order to stop missing opportunities, okay, with the Four of Cups, because you keep focusing, you keep, the four, look where there's so many opportunities around here, but you're still here, stuck here, with this thought, with this thing, with this belief, you're stuck here. And in order to stop missing opportunities, you have to go here. You have to go here. You have to go here. And I know that it may not be easy, honey. Believe me, I've been healing y'all. I've been removing. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know that was in me. Yes, it's in you, It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's more than okay. But I'm telling you, in order to have the desires of your heart, in order to have the justice that you know is yours, that you feel without a shadow of a doubt, that you know is true, you have to go there. That's that relationship that you desire. That's the relationship you desire with yourself. That's your book. That's your business. That's your livelihood. That's your bliss. All right? So be thankful for whatever is showing up in your life. Okay? Find the beauty in every situation. That's my thing. I'm finding the beauty in every situation. Every situation, even if it's not ideal, I'm finding the beauty. I'm choosing to find the beauty. Okay? And I'm not saying, that it's going to be, a walk in the park, or not even, it's not going to bring some, because this person with the Six of Swords is moving on. All right? But if you can see, it's not an easy move on, it's just not. But this person is. And I feel like this is, this is you. It hasn't been easy really dealing with, your shadow side, dealing with those things that we like to compress, acknowledging, the fear of you being successful. That was mine. Like, like being scared of being successful, because I've never seen it in my family. I've never seen a healthy relationship. In my family, just really being successful, really being, the first to really step out there and break a cycle and just, give it my all. We don't see things like that. All right? But I can't live there forever. I'm not living there. That's not my story. Okay? That's not my story. I'm not living there. I'm not. All right? I'm just not. So I'm going to create a new one. And it took me to first go here, right here, so I can stop missing these grand, great opportunities. Okay? May not have been easy, but you did it. You did it. All right? You're doing it. All right? And justice will truly be served. It will. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. All right? So that is really what Spirit gave me for this current moment. Okay? This is what's going on. That is what Spirit gave me. And when you truly embody that, when you truly push forward, continue to push forward, continue to shine, continue to, to really, 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 be who you are at your core. Every day, make that decision. Self-love, self-worth, and self-acceptance is a daily decision to love yourself, to go beyond, to conquer that fear. All right? It's a daily decision. And this is how we are truly able to walk in extraordinary. All right? Because there is a clear path. You've been healing. You've been mending. There is a clear path, honey. You are your only thing that can stand in your way is you. You're the only thing that can stand in your way. There's a clear path. There's no more haloobaloops or, stuff that we like, all the excuses. Such and such, and I got this one. No, we cleared all of that. Okay, it's truly this time with this full moon in Virgo to walk in extraordinary. There is a clear path. Nothing stands in your way but you. All right, we are going to go ahead and get into this full moon in Virgo reading, okay? And I will see you at my table. You know, just from the intuitive side, that this full moon is not like no other. Okay, I really need you to understand that this is a super moon. This is a portal that is open, that you have jumped. Okay, and there is some phenomenal, amazing, life-changing things that are going to transpire in your life. Okay, and I want you to touch and agree with me. All right, I want you to sit with whatever it is that you need to sit. Let it bubble up. Work through it, cry through it, write it down, burn it, release it, honey. So you can truly walk into extraordinary. All right? And we're going to start this off by saying leap. You go first and the universe will catch you. And now we are going to go ahead and get into the full moon in Virgo energy reading, okay? And the first thing that I want to let you know that is going to happen, if you haven't started feeling it already, but you're really going to feel it in this energy that we're going into in this full moon in Virgo, is you are ready, okay? You are ready. And we're really I pulled 2 cards to see the energy that is leaving and then the energy that is coming in. And we know that I spent the other half of this video really going over where we are in the moment, okay? So I feel like what you are working with in the moment, clearing, healing, really sitting with that shadow side, really sitting with those, you know, sitting in that dark, really letting the dark, come up. And when I say the dark, those emotions, those feelings, those things that we like to bury deep, those things that we don't like people to know about, but that is the very thing that is keeping us stuck, or the very thing that is really keeping us from receiving or being open to the desires of our hearts. 111, as I said that, okay? So I really feel like what Spirit is letting you know in this moment in time, okay, is that you're ready. This full moon in Virgo is all about you walking in extraordinary. You're no longer getting ready. You know, you've healed. We're constantly going to be healing, but you've healed enough to really put some action towards whatever it is you're desiring, okay? You're ready for extraordinary. You're ready for your purpose. You're ready to start that business. You're ready to really, start that healing journey so you can really be open to love. You're ready for love, because for all of us, it's different stages. But the next stage that you are entering in, Virgo's full moon, this super moon, this potent energy is really letting you know that you are ready. You're ready. You're ready. The time is now. I like to say nothing is hidden. You know, I feel like you've been aware, you've come aware of when this energy hits you, you are already aware of that problem, that thing that you've been probably overlooking, you know, that thing that we talked about, the devil cards keep showing up in your life as. You've already acknowledged it. You've already acknowledged that thing, or that habit, or that person that you keep entertaining, or you keep the thoughts that you keep entertaining. You've become aware that this is why you are missing your opportunities. And I truly feel like you are currently right now healing, mending, okay? Mending. All right. And that is when, this full moon in Virgo is really going to let you know that you're ready. You are truly ready. Despise how you might be a little bit fearful, a little bit scared, but you are ready. So we're going to dive deep into this reading, but I do want to let you guys know that this is a timeless message, honey. So whenever you see this video, that is when it's for you. I don't care if you watch it 2 years from now, 3 days from now. All right. Whenever this is meant to resonate with you, that is when it's going to resonate. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and get into it. So, I pulled these 2 cards just to see the energy that is leaving, that's going to be leaving. We have 3 over here that's going to, show us the energy that's coming in. So the energy that is leaving Okay, don't worry. I'm going to pick those cards up and bring them to the side, you know, so we can see. So don't even worry. Okay. So, so the energy that is leaving, we have is communication is key. And for this, to me, this is really telling me, plus look at the bigger picture right here. These two cards are telling me that you have spent a great deal of time really doing some soul searching within yourself, really communicating with yourself. All right. Really, you know, looking at some things that maybe looking at the bigger picture, looking at some things that, you know, you haven't really took the time or the effort or put the energy towards. All right. That is really going to help you with this great rebirth that you are on. All right. That you're currently experiencing this great rebirth. And we know that in order for a rebirth to happen, you know, there has to be a death. And I truly feel like that's what that's what's going to be leaving us. Okay. And we have intensity, and it was very intense. Okay. Really doing that shadow work, really sitting in that, you know, in that negative space, and those things that, you know, we don't like to really voice and we don't really like to share. And if people knew this, oh my God, what would they think? You know, being fearful of success, you know, really having to walk away from a relationship, really having to let the idea of a relationship go, just really walking into your purpose, owning who you are, owning your gifts, owning your talents, owning yourself, really doing what's best for you and putting yourself first. It was intense. It was intense. I know this week of healing, and for some of us, it's still going on. Let's just be honest, okay? You could be watching. It's just depending on where you are and the process. Yeah. So, you know, it's been intense. It's very intense, very intense. However, all that healing and all that acknowledgement and all that letting those negative things come up, really writing them out, burning them, meditating, you know, allowing yourself to feel, then cord cutting, has really, really opened the door for this moment. Okay. This moment of you walking, you know, in extraordinary. Okay. And when I say that, I say extraordinary because you came down here to really experience life on a whole nother level. We didn't come down here just to wake up every day and pay bills. We didn't come down here every day to be in an unfulfilling relationship. We didn't come here and play, okay, is he bae or is she bae not? We didn't come here to do those things. We didn't come here to live like paupers. We didn't come here. We came here to experience life, to live an extraordinary life, to lead an extraordinary life. We came here to experience happiness. And yes, I'm going to say that. Okay? Because we first know, and this is what you've been mastering, figuring happiness within yourself. And once you find it within yourself, it's going to reflect in your world. And that's what we came here for. And I truly feel like whatever that thing is, you know, that you've been fearful of, or you haven't allowed yourself to have, or you know, you really didn't feel like it could be yours, whatever it is, in this moment, right? What's leaving is the illusions, you know? Like I said, nothing is hidden anymore. There's a great awakening that is happening with each and every single one of us, okay? In due timing. And that great awakening is stripping away the illusion, so nothing is hidden. So whatever that problem is, whatever you've been suppressing deep down, whatever you've been denying yourself of, you know, whether it's love, happiness, prosperity, you know, just really believing in yourself, just really going forward, whatever you have been denying yourself of, you have been doing a soul searching within, communicating with yourself, looking at the bigger picture. Okay. And now let's see what's coming in. We have a time for healing. So great healing can take forth. You know, great healing. And I know that we have aloneness. It probably was lonely. It was probably intense because who really wants to sit with these emotions? You know, who really wants to deal with these things? Who really wants to call out and like, wow, you know, now I'm kind of the reason why whatever I want has not came to me. Or who wants to look at the unhealthy habits when it comes to love? You know, that was hard for me to look at, you know, or your unhealthy habits when it comes to your finances, you know, a time for healing. I feel like a deep healing is is happening. And at first we must be aware. Look at the bigger picture. Communication is key. Be aware of the bigger picture. Be aware of that that situation. Take ownership for your funkiness. That's really what it is. Taking ownership of that stinkiness, of the mess. And when you take ownership of the mess, whatever that is, whatever this is to you, for all of us, it's something different. Dedication on yourself, really having the strength within you to move forward, move away, step into. I feel like we've been taking ownership of that. And when you take ownership, when you acknowledge your ownership, that is when you acknowledge your power. And though it may, you feel like it may be defeated because, it hurt, or you have to acknowledge this, but that's how you change it. All right? That's how you change it. Because with this, in this dark time, acknowledging it, taking ownership of, whatever that thing is, this is how you transform it. This is how you bring it to the light. But there's no more hiding it. And we've hid these things long enough. Okay. And I truly feel like a time for healing requires an amount of aloneness. So maybe that's why you're not in a relationship. Maybe that's why you're not in a relationship, because you're healing. You're doing a deep healing, a time for healing. Okay. Whatever it is, whether it's a career, whether it's something in your business, I feel like in this moment, you're alone and you are in the place that you need to be to receive the healing, to really prosper, or really go forth on that platform or that level, that you truly desire to have whatever it is you want. Because maybe if you went first without acknowledging, without this great rebirth, without sitting in, your shadow, doing that shadow work, healing, you wouldn't be able to really receive what it is that, you're desiring. Yeah. Show the world the real you. And I truly feel like this is why this deep healing has to occur, because you have to be yourself. You have to be yourself. Like, 2 of my love muffins really inspired me. One is Sierra. Like, I love her. I told you about her channel. Then another one, she's my Cancer. I love her too. She bartends. I always forget her name, but she is so sweet. And they showed pictures, like, Sierra had like a see-through shirt on, girl. Her little cute boobs was poking out. And the other, my other love muffin, she was laying on the bed, girl. Her skin was showing. It was real cute. Her little boob was hid. It was real cute, real classy, real cute. I love it. And it's always been, a yearning of mine to really love my body, to really worship my body, how I see plus size, skinny women. It doesn't matter, just really be in awe of my body. And I really conquered that fear. So make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, because I'm going to be dropping those photos. And I did my first, real like nude photo shoot, and it was like 90s theme. Like, I had my jacket, like my burgundy panties, like it was really really liberating, really freeing, just to embrace my body. And I truly feel like that's how healing occurs, when you face whatever it is that you are fearing head on. And someone just needs to do that. The only way is through it. That's the only way. You can keep standing still. You can keep, habituating this thing over and over and over and over. Or you can just go through it. You can just own it. You can just show the world the real you. Just surrender. Surrender. And when I did that, that was the most liberating, the most freeing moment. Like, oh my God. When I cut out those thoughts, oh my God, you're going to be perceived as a thought. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, look at your role. Like, all those, no, you banging. And these are the conversations that I have with myself. And this is and how you're able to really show the world the real you if you're having a hard time. Affirmations, meditations, pumping that positive energy into yourself so you can rewire and rewire those thoughts and those limiting beliefs that were placed in you. Okay? All right? I'm so sorry if you guys hear any noise in the background, but it says be bold and make the first move. And I truly feel like this is what this okay, you guys can see that. This is what this full moon in Virgo is all about. There's no more talking. There's no more waiting. There's no more getting ready, honey. It is you walking in extraordinary. You are ready. Be bold and make the first move. And look at this breakthrough. Boom, you said a person's busting out. The world is ready for you. Be bold. Make the first move. Okay? Because whatever you're fearing, it's going to be the opposite of that. But it's time. It's time to move forward. It's time to put some action. It's time to walking in extraordinary. Walking, not walk. Walking. You're walking in extraordinary. There is nothing in your way. You've been healing. You've been mending. You've been moving people out the way. You know, yeah, those doubts, those fears, those limiting beliefs. But we now know we have the tools how to move past this. All right. We have the tools. We have everything we need to move past this. Okay. So I do want to pull from our Work Your Light deck. Okay. And just see if anybody, okay, is having a hard time. Okay, because I'm going to let you know, and it's very crucial that you get organized in this full moon in Virgo. Organization is key. When you say it, let's just, don't say it if you ain't going to do it, because I feel like you just really want to just keep moving forward and be organized, okay? So let's just see if anyone is having a hard time with truly, being bold and being who you are and really showing the world the real you, or really healing those pieces, Oh, okay. We got 2 cards. Let me grab them. All right. All right. So, in order for you to truly, truly embrace this full moon, okay, I feel like these are the steps that are going to help all of us, no matter what phase, no matter where you are on your journey. It's really going to help work with the full moon in Virgo. So, you don't feel, sometimes when we work against things, it brings, I want to say lessons, okay? Some lessons. So if you really want to move forward past these lessons and stop being in this space, in this place, okay, and really just, what's this word right here? Be bold and make the first move. This is how you do it, okay? The first thing is fill up your well. Retreat, rest, and refuel. It's very important that you pour into yourself. I've been seeing it in so many readings and even online readings, and the people that I've been meeting with, in my everyday life and counseling. We give so much of ourselves to others, people, places, and things. We make the right decisions for them. We put aside how we feel just to make everyone else comfortable and everyone else happy. But we know that in order for us to truly be at our best, okay, in order for us to really give, we have to first have it within ourselves. And I feel like you've been taking out of your cup and giving it to everybody else. So Spirit, and even if you haven't, Spirit is just really wanting you to make sure that you take the necessary time to retreat, rest, and refuel, because sometimes we pour ourselves out. It doesn't even have to be negative. We're just constantly pouring ourselves out. This is why if you notice sometimes, Tori will not disappear, but I don't know if you guys can't feel my energy at sometimes. When you can't feel me, that's me going away healing. That's me pulling back some, closing my energy, and really reserving myself for me. So if you ever feel that, that's what's going on. All right, because in order to really be present and deliver these messages and be here, I have to first make sure that my cup is full. All right, so the overflow flows abundantly. Okay, so I have to make sure that I'm taking care of myself. So it's very important, this Virgo moon, that you take the necessary time to take care of yourself, pour into yourself, rest, refuel, retreat. Okay. Also, it says align your life. What is no longer in alignment with you? It says what is no longer in alignment with who you truly are.
Show the world the real you. And this is even on a spiritual level. There's a lot of great awakening. There's a lot of things, that I had to come into a realization to just honestly embrace. Down in my family, we have a lot of, I used to let the word witch scare me. Oh my God. Call me a goddess, call me anything, but not a witch. But you know what? No, I am, and I embrace that. I embrace that wholeheartedly. I'm so sorry. My nephew is, in there doing whatever he's doing. But I embrace that wholeheartedly, I'm Tori, the good witch. All right. It's how I choose to work my life. I identify with that word. I like that word. Because to me, a witch is a woman who is in control of herself and her power. I am a mystic. I am a witch. All right. And I own it very powerfully. And I had to start aligning my life with that. Okay. And removing the things in people, places that, just didn't agree with that. And, and made it hard for me to be me, to show the world the real me. Continue to disconnect from those things. Okay. Also, we have your guidance is divinely guided. I know sometimes we get scared. Even me embracing me being a witch, it was scary. It was scary. Oh my God, people are gonna think I'm evil now. Like, it was really scary. However, you have to know what is for you is for you. It's not for everybody, but it's what is for you. And it says you have to know that your guidance is divinely guided. All right. And this is why it's important for you to rest, retreat, refuel. Take time to, study. What's that word? It's a study to show yourself approved. I do believe in that, because when you really study something, repetition is the mother's skill. Okay. So I just really feel like, that was so left. Someone needs to do that though. I feel like that's going to really help you align your life, and just really help you know that the guidance that you are receiving is divinely guided. Okay. Also, is my love muffins. We have trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So to me, this is all about a woman, really, male or female, really trusting your intuition, really trusting your gut, really working with your intuition, really strengthening that relationship. Listening to your intuition is key. I've learned that, period. Listening to my intuition is key. When I don't listen to my intuition, I pay the repercussions behind that. Okay. And I truly feel like in order to really get the most, because it's going to happen regardless, but to really make this full moon work in your favor and just really move smoothly, if you take these things and apply it, okay, you're really going to be on the lighter effect of it. Okay, it's going to be intense, but it's going to be totally intense in a good way, like a good rush. Because I went live on Instagram today. Make sure y'all follow me at torithehopedealer. Not .com. Think of my website. Oh my God, torithehopedealer. Okay, I'll link it on the screen somewhere on Instagram. Tori the Hope Dealer, because I'm going to randomly be going live, and just answering questions or just having that me time. I feel like that's going to be our chill spot. Okay, and then I am going to go live on YouTube too, which is YouTube. The streaming just does something sometimes, but I'm definitely going to be going live too. Don't worry, either or. Listen, there is some amazing stuff here right now in this very moment. Okay, some amazing stuff. All right, so I really want you to grab it. I really want you to reach for the stars. I really want you to break through, all right, the fear, and just take action. All right, so I love you so much, my love muffins. As always, it is such an honor to read for each and every one of my love muffins. As always, I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and so much peace. Go out and have a phenomenal full moon in Virgo and every day. And I will catch you on my channel. Take care.